What if messy sales data could turn into a professional dashboard automatically? In this video, I'll show you how to build a complete sales reporting dashboard in Excel using real data. Okay, let's jump into it. Here's our sales data. Before we build anything, let's set the foundation the right way. Select the entire dataset by pressing Ctrl +A, then Ctrl +T. Make sure my table has headers is checked, and click OK. By converting this into an Excel table, your data will automatically expand. Next, go to the Table Design tab and rename the table to Sales Data. Now, create a new worksheet and name it Dashboard. Go to the View tab and turn off grid lines. Do the same for the data sheet. This instantly gives your workbook a clean, professional look. Now go to Insert, then Shapes, choose a rectangle, and draw it on the left side. This will act as the background for our navigation panel. Set the fill color to a light blue, and remove the outline. Next, insert a rounded rectangle. Change the fill color to blue, remove the outline, and apply a subtle shape effect for a modern look. Type Home, choose a clean font, here I'm using Laura Medium. Increase the font size to 12, and center align the text. Now press Ctrl +D to duplicate the button, place it below the first one. Change the text to Dashboard. Select both buttons with background. Go to Align. Choose Align Center. Then distribute vertically. This keeps everything perfectly structured and visually balanced. Now go to Insert, and choose an icon for the Home button. Adjust the size. Place it on the Home button. Change the shape fill color to white. Now right-click the Home button, choose Link, then select Place in this document. From the list, choose the Home sheet, and click OK. Next, right-click the Dashboard button, go to Link again, select Place in this document, choose the Dashboard sheet, and click OK. Now hold Ctrl and select all the navigation buttons along with the background panel. Press Ctrl +C to copy, then paste them onto the dashboard sheet. This keeps the navigation layout perfectly consistent across your workbook. To add a professional touch, let's highlight the active page. On the current sheet, slightly shift the active button to the right and change its fill color to a darker blue. This gives users a clear visual cue showing where they are. Repeat the same styling on the dashboard sheet. And finally, let's test the navigation. Clean, smooth, and professional. Now let's give our dashboard a clean, professional background. Go to Insert, Shapes, and select a rectangle. Click and drag to cover the entire dashboard area. This will serve as our background layer. With the shape selected, go to Shape Format, change the fill color to a dark blue, and set the outline to no outline. This instantly creates a bold, corporate-style theme. Next, right-click the rectangle, and choose Send to Back. Now go to the sales sheet, and turn raw data into meaningful insights using pivot tables. Click anywhere inside the sales table. Go to Insert, then Pivot Table, choose New Worksheet, and click OK. This will be the foundation of our reporting system. For the first summary, drag total sales into the Values area. This instantly gives us overall revenue, clean, fast, and reliable. Next, let's analyze sales by product. Copy this pivot table and paste it into a blank area of the same sheet. Now drag product into the rows area and keep total sales and values. Choose sort largest to smallest. Now the highest selling product is at the top. Now let's break sales down by region. Insert another pivot table. Drag state into rows and total sales into values. Sort largest to smallest. This view quickly highlights your strongest and weakest markets, perfect for management reporting. Finally, insert one more pivot table. Drag sales rep into rows, and total sales into values. Sort largest to smallest. And just like that, we've built multiple powerful summaries, all from the same dataset, and all updating automatically. A dashboard without visuals is just a table of numbers. But when you transform the data into charts, it becomes insight. Let's start with the Product Pivot Table. Select Product Pivot Table. Go to the Insert tab, and choose a clustered column chart. Instantly, Excel creates a chart, but we're not leaving it like that. We're going to make it clean and presentation ready. First, remove the clutter. Go to the Pivot Chart Analyze tab, find the field buttons, and select Hide All. This removes unnecessary drop-down buttons from the chart. Next, delete the grid lines, remove the legend, and delete the default chart title. Now let's build the second visual. Select your region pivot table. Go to Insert, and this time choose a pie chart. Again, Excel adds extra elements by default. Hide all field buttons. Remove any unnecessary labels or fields that distract from the message. Your goal is clarity. When someone looks at your dashboard, they should instantly understand which product is performing best and which region generates the most revenue. Now that our charts are ready, let's bring everything into the dashboard layout. Hold Ctrl and select both charts. Press Ctrl+C to copy, then move to your dashboard sheet and paste them into position. This is where design matters. Right-click on the first chart, and choose Format Chart Area. Under Fill, select a clean, solid color that matches your dashboard theme. Then set the border to no line. Repeat the same formatting for the second chart to maintain visual consistency. Next, refine the typography. Add chart data label and remove vertical axis. Select the data labels. Adjust the font style, and choose a font color that contrasts clearly with your background. Next, take a look at your navigation button. Right now, the background color doesn't fully align with the rest of the dashboard theme. Select the shape, go to Shape Format, and update the fill color to match your primary dashboard accent. Now let's add a strong header to anchor the entire design. Go to Insert, select Text Box, and place it above your Home and Dashboard buttons. Type, Sales Dashboard 2025. Set Shape Fill to No Fill, and Shape Outline to No Outline. Increase the font size, choose a bold professional font, and adjust the font color to complement your theme. Finally, align it neatly with your navigation panel so everything feels structured and balanced. Now let's add one of the most powerful interactive features in Excel. Go back to your pivot table sheet, and click anywhere inside the pivot table. Navigate to the Pivot Table Analyze tab, and select Insert Timeline. In the dialog box, check Date, then click OK. Instantly, Excel creates a timeline filter that allows you to control your entire report by time. Days, months, quarters, or years. Before we move it, clean it up. If there are any unnecessary fields or options showing, remove them. Resize the timeline so it looks balanced and easy to use. Now press Ctrl+C to copy it, and paste it directly into your dashboard sheet. Go back to your pivot table sheet, and click anywhere inside one of the pivot tables. Head over to the Pivot Table Analyze tab, and select Insert Slicer. From the list, choose State, then click OK. Instantly, you've added a visual filter that allows users to control the data with a single click. Let's take it a step further. Repeat the same process and add slicers for product and sales representative. Once the slicers are inserted, adjust the column and size. Now select them all, press Ctrl + C to copy, and paste them into your dashboard sheet. Arrange them neatly at the top or side, align with your layout. Now let's build one of the most important elements of any professional dashboard, KPI Cards. KPI Cards give decision makers instant insight within seconds. Go to Insert, Shapes, and choose a rectangle. Draw it, this will be your KPI container. Remove the outline, choose a clean fill color that matches your dashboard theme. Now go to Insert, Text Box, and place it inside the rectangle. Choose Fill to No Fill, and Shape Outline to No Outline. Type, Total Revenue. Choose a modern, professional font. Increase the font size for visibility. Adjust the font color for contrast, and center align it for a clean, executive look. Next, press Ctrl + D to duplicate the entire KPI card. Update the text to Total Units Sold and Top Sales Representative. Now let's enhance the visual appeal. Go to Insert, Icons, and choose an appropriate icon for each KPI, dollar icon for revenue, box or card for units sold, and person icon for sales representative. Adjust the icon color to match your accent theme, and position it neatly inside each card. Now let's connect our KPI cards to real, dynamic data. We'll start with total revenue. In the pivot sheet, click the next cell to total revenue, type equals, and select the total revenue cell. Hit Enter. Go back to Dashboard Sheet. Duplicate the smaller text box inside your KPI card, and place it directly below the total revenue label. With that text box selected, go to the formula bar, type an equals sign, then navigate to your pivot table sheet, and click the cell that contains the total revenue value. Press Enter. Just like that, your KPI card is now linked to live data. Now adjust the font. Next, let's calculate total units sold. Go back to your pivot table sheet, and insert a new pivot table. Drag quantity into the values area. That's it, Excel automatically calculates the total units sold. Return to your dashboard sheet. Duplicate the value text box. Select it, go to the formula bar, type equals, then click the total quantity cell from your pivot table. Press Enter. Again, adjust the font styling so it stands out clearly. Now for the final KPI, Top Sales Representative. Duplicate the value text box. Then in the formula bar, type equals, go to your sales rep pivot table, the one sorted from highest to lowest revenue, select the top sales rep's name. Press Enter, and format the text to match your KPI styling. Right now, our slicers only control one pivot table. Let's fix that. Right-click on your first slicer, and choose Report Connections. A dialog box will appear showing all the pivot tables connected to the same data source. Check every pivot table listed. Then click OK. Now repeat the same process for the other slicers. And watch what happens. Change a slicer selection. Every chart and KPI updates. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Easy Click Learning for more powerful and easy Excel tutorials. Comment below, what type of dashboard do you want next?